Guys, welcome to Team VIP. We're excited to have you on board. And my name is Brad Ballard. I'm one of the leaders of this team, and we're going to take you through this information to be able to get you started on the right foot. So first of all, let's get you plugged in. First thing you'll want to do is download the Dream Trips app and log in. There'll be an 8-digit member ID number that you'll get along with a password, and you'll get that via email if you didn't already by your sponsor. You also want to log on to the Team VIP Facebook page. We got a lot of information on there. You'll get a big time welcome by everybody on the team, but a good way to be able to just keep abreast of all the information. And then you also want to go to www.visioninspiredpeople.com, which is our team website. A lot of cool videos on there. Become familiar with that. We have a weekly team call on Mondays at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And information for that call is going to be posted on our Facebook page. So again, the Facebook page is going to be big for you, but that weekly team call is big to be able to get updates and just, again, stay current with everything that's going on with the team. You also want to get plugged into our text message system. You'll want to text the phrase follow Shrog Blog, just as you see on here, to the number 40404. And that way you'll get some text messages every other day or so, kind of keeping you up to date on what's going on. And then last but not least, you'll hear me say this time and time again: those who go to training will make more income than those who don't. So go to visioninspiredpeople.com and click upcoming events. And there you'll be able to enroll for our next training. Again, those who attend training earn up to 30 times more income than those who don't. It just makes sense. All right. So suggest you grab a pen and paper out and start taking some notes. A good thing is with this video, you can watch it over and over, but the notes will help you. Guys, this is a system that we're talking about. Do not deviate from the system. Now, you'll see as I move forward, you can personalize the system to make it very, personal to you, but don't deviate from the system. This works. All right. And so what we're doing here is kind of giving you the marching orders of what you need to do within the first 24 hours of getting started. So first thing you need to do is make a list. Okay, you'll make a list of people, first name, last name, write them down on a sheet of paper. Don't cheat, don't copy, paste, and then print it. No, write it down, first name, last name. And you're going to start with your top 10. All right, now these are going to be the people who know you the best and trust you the most. All right, now of that top 10, there's going to be about 2 to 6 people who are called your white hot market. These are people who you would write down in answer to this question. Who would you call if you were wrongly arrested of a crime, went to jail, and needed someone to bail you out with no questions asked and bring $520 to do that? Literally, who could you call? Be like, I need help. It's going to cost $520 to get me out, and I need you here ASAP, and they would come. Who would also call you in the same situation? Put those people down immediately, okay? Others is, who would fit this? Who is the absolute best friend or family that would do this simply on the strength that you're doing it? Write these people, first name, last name. Then you'll want to learn how to invite these people. I'm going to teach you how to invite over the course of this training video. There are also some videos on your app. If you go under more and rep tools and watch quick coach videos, specifically one called Inviting Fundamentals is good. But understand, guys, this invitation process is the most important part of our system. The most important part of our system, because the more people who can see this video from you inviting them, the more you win. And the person who is able to invite more people to see it wins. So you got to get people to see it. And if you get people to see it consistently, you'll win. But you have to invite them properly. There's a way to do it. In the next 24 hours, you'll invite your top 2 to 6 people on that white hot market list. And then we're going to help you score in 24. What that means is by using the Dream Trips app in this system, you're going to enroll your first Dream Trip member or Dream Trip member and rep within the next 24 to 48 hours of getting started, score in 24. Keys to inviting before we get to the actual invitation process. Understand this, guys. This is huge to understand. The inviting process simply means that we're setting an appointment for the person you're reaching out to look at the information. So the process of inviting simply means setting an appointment. A successful invite is one in which someone is going to sit down and see the information, not necessarily join. A successful invite is such that one will see it, okay? So the primary goal during an invitation is to set a time and date for the prospect to officially sit down and look at the information with undivided attention. All we want is for them to see this the correct way, okay? Don't just send a blast out message to mass text or just send the video haphazardly to somebody and say, watch it. No, treat it like a business, okay? And set a time that they can watch it. Don't just send it out saying, hey, watch this when you have some free time. No, we set a time, okay? No business out there just send stuff out hoping they're gonna get something back. Okay, that's not how this works. So you don't wanna post the site to watch the video on social media either. Now, the other thing you want to do is be excited, guys. Be excited and be confident. I'll say this over and over. People aren't buying world ventures or dream trips until they buy you. They buy your excitement. They buy your confidence and your belief. Be excited when you get on the phone and you're calling people and texting them. Be excited, be confident, okay? Don't be weird, okay? I say this a lot, but don't be weird. Just be you. Okay, personalize a lot of what we're going to teach you on this video to you. Make the words you and sound like you. Also understand too, it's not so much what you say, but how you say it. People are buying you. Think about, I've seen people and friends do some of the craziest things that their friends have invited them to do simply because they were excited, all right? So just understand they're buying you, your confidence, your excitement. Also know your why. Understand why you're doing this. You know, for me, when I got started, when I really saw it, I was doing this because I wanted more time with my family. Okay. And so you might be doing it because you want some more income, but what would you do if you had more income? What would you do with that money? If you had more time, what would you do with that time? Those are the reasons why you're doing it. Write it down and put it on a place that you can remember and never forget. Also understand these are invitations, not presentations, okay? The less you say, the better. We're not volunteering information unless they ask us to. And then also think about invitations like a preview to a movie, right? Whenever you watch a preview to a movie, the full movie is about 2 hours, but the preview is just a couple minutes. And it never gives the end of the movie. So if you're having to struggle to have people see the information, it's probably because you're giving them too much information because you gave them the end of the movie. If you saw a preview and it gave you the end of the movie, you probably wouldn't watch it then because it gave up everything. You want to have just enough to have people come and take a look at it. And then practice these invites several times before you send them out. So Score in 24 training, we're going to invite our white hot market to see this. Again, don't deviate. This training only applies to your very hot market in terms of how we're inviting with this 4-step invite, those top 2 to 6 people that you're going to invite in the next 24 hours. We're going to use what's called a 4-step invite. There's a YouTube video. If you search Dave Watson, 4-step invite, he goes through this as well. But obviously 4 steps to the 4-step invite. First step is to be in a hurry. Second step, you're going to clear the time and date for the appointment. Third step is you're going to be excited and confident, like we talked about on the last slide. And then fourth step, we're going to confirm the time and date of the appointment. So if I'm calling my very best friend, Jesse, the first step sounds like this if I'm going to be in a hurry. Hey, Jesse, listen, dude, I don't have a lot of time to talk right now. Very simple, okay? Second step, I'm going to clear the time and date for the appointment. So I'm saying, hey, when is the soonest you're available to connect in the next 24 hours? Now, understand, guys, this is the personalized part of it. You may not say exactly the words that I'm saying, but you can say whatever you say. So you might not say, I don't have a lot of time to talk right now, but you might say, hey, listen, I'm in a hurry. Or, hey, listen, I'm changing the diapers for my kid. I don't know, but whatever you say to be hurry and be busy, that's what you're going to say. Okay, it might sound different than I do. Okay. Third step, you're going to be confident. You're going to be excited and say, dude, I've got something you absolutely got to see. Okay. And you want to have a little excitement in your voice, some confidence, say, dude, I've got something amazing you have to see without a doubt. All right. Last step is you're going to confirm the time and date. So I'll say, okay, cool. I'll see you at 7 o'clock at Starbucks at this location. So starting from the top, if I'm calling my friend Jesse and the phone rings, ring, 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 he says, hey, Brad, what's up? I say, hey, listen, Jesse, dude, I don't have a lot of time to talk right now, but when is the absolute earliest that you're available to connect in person in the next 24 hours? Okay, that's steps 1 and 2. He'll say, man, maybe around 7 o'clock tonight. I say, cool. I say, Jesse, listen, dude, I've got something you absolutely gotta see, man. And you're like, oh, wow. So I said, yes, listen, you're free at 7 o'clock tonight. So let's meet at the Starbucks off of Main and Teal. Is that cool? Cool. Boom. Done with the invite. All right. You'll practice that now. Everybody gets worried about the question, what is it? So you want to be prepared beforehand if you get a what is it question, which is not uncommon. Here's some ways to be able to counter that. So if Jesse asks me, what is it? I can use the first one to say, dude, that's exactly why I'm calling you right now. Like I said, I don't have a bunch of time, but I want to set up a time that I can show you what's going on, okay? Trust me, I'll go over the details whenever I see you, all right? Second thing, I could just simply tell Jesse, listen, dude, I need you to trust me, dude. This is something really, really big, and I want you to check it out, all right? Third thing is if I'm inviting my leader to actually share the information with me, and it's going to be me and my leader showing it, I'm going to say, Jesse, listen, dude, I've connected with some of the more successful people here in the area on something phenomenal, okay? And I'd like for you to meet him, and I'd like for you to check it out, okay? And then the last one is if you know your why, okay? Again, this will help you if you know your why. You can use your why to answer the question, what is it? So you say, listen, Jesse, I found a way to be able to spend some more time with my kids, man. You know how busy I am and how much I work. And I found a way to be able to do that. And listen, I don't know if it's something for you or not, but I wanted to at least share it with you. Is that cool? Now understand, guys, understand these are going to be in your words, how you say it. All right. It's simply a template. It's not a word for word script unless these are the words that you use. Make it you. All right. Now, in terms of what we're going to use to show them, we're going to use a couple different videos. You'll go to Vision Inspired People once you're finally sitting down in front of them. You're going to show either the main video on our site or you go under the training videos and show the ecosystem app presentation. I suggest you watch both of those videos to decide which one you want to share with your friend or family. Several different ways you'll be able to share with them what you see here, but understand those are the tools that we'll use to show the person. Once they've seen it, now you got to enroll them, okay? And so you want to make sure and ask for the sale, if you will, after they've seen it. A great way that I like to ask once the video is over is I say, hey, pretty awesome, right? So what interested you most? Was it the card, the travel, or the income? Okay. Now, if they say the card, I simply ask, well, which level of membership would you like to beta test the card at, gold or platinum? Okay. If they say the travel, well, I'm going to enroll them as a travel member and say, well, what membership made more sense to you, gold or platinum? If they say income, I'm going to simply ask, well, what level would you like to get started at, gold or platinum? Now, oftentimes they'll have questions, and if they have questions, it's not them saying no, it's them saying, I don't know what I need to get started, and we'll answer their questions, and that's all I need to be able to get started, okay? And so if you're with your leader, just have the leader answer the question for you, okay? But if you're on your own, when I got started 4.5 years ago, this is what I did. I would say, listen, I told you I found something big. I don't have all the answers, but the cool thing is I'm actually working with a team of people that's helping me, okay? So let me reach out to my friend and leader in the company who's been involved longer than I have, and let's find out together, okay? I would then call my leader or one of the folks that I was working with, and they would get on, share their story, and potentially answer some questions for them, okay? That's when you do a three-way call. Now understand, guys, you've got full permission to call us. You're not bothering us. We want to help you. Worst thing is we don't want you going out there doing this on your own, feeling like you can't call anybody and getting frustrated, okay? I had my first level of success when I really started reaching out to my leaders doing three-way calls, okay? Now you're gonna get them plugged in, okay? You're gonna go to the Dream Trips app, and once they're ready to get started, you're gonna go to the app and enroll them. If you have an iPhone, you'll click the More tab on the bottom. You'll hit Rep Tools from there. If you have an Android, you'll find that More tab from a drop-down menu. Hit Rep Tools, hit Rep Enrollment from there at the top of the app, and then select the United States as your country or whatever country they're enrolling in. And then you'll simply enroll them as a member or member and rep under whichever membership they're starting at, standard, gold, platinum. You'll then immediately put them on this video to watch this to get them started. Okay, give them my number. You can also send them a picture of the fly card if they're using the fly card invite, which, by the way, we have another video sharing how to be able to invite people using the fly card. And then here at the bottom, you see there are several different ways you can earn income in the first month. The main way that we are showing folks how to do is to be able to enroll their first 4 platinum members in 1 month, earning them $500. Okay, so guys, before we wrap up, just a few things. Understand it's the numbers. The more numbers you go through, the better. What we expect is that out of everyone's top 10 list, if all 10 see it and are shown the correct way, we expect 3 to 6 to join. So in terms of how fast you want to move, it's simply how fast you want to move through your list. And I honestly believe there's not one single person who doesn't know 4 people in their phone who wouldn't find value in joining this membership. I'm just telling you, I honestly believe that. Now, I understand some people get discouraged, but don't get discouraged. I get it, particularly based on some other people's reactions or opinions. Okay, some people are just grossly uneducated about how our business works, and they may have something negative to say because maybe they had a negative experience in the past. We're doing this the right way, guys, and so we have confidence with how we're bringing it to people. But some folks just may be negative. There's just negative Nellies out there. Okay. And Debbie Downers. If that happens, don't worry about it. Understand this is a real business and it works despite other people's opinions, okay? My mom told me, listen, I'm still waiting on millions from Mary Kay. I said, okay, Mom, no worries, but obviously I didn't burn a bridge. So just understand, don't necessarily listen to people who don't have what you're looking for in terms of success, particularly if they've never had success in network marketing, okay? Sometimes our friends and family are simply just trying to protect us, but they don't know it's actually not doing us a favor being negative, okay? Most people are just grossly uneducated about how this business works. And because they have an opinion or are uneducated about our industry doesn't mean that network marketing or World Ventures doesn't work or is a bad thing. It is fantastic, okay? No matter what happens, never burn a bridge. Treat this business like a business and not a hobby, guys. There's not a hobby that pays money, but businesses do. That means set goals based on activity, not results. What I mean by that is don't set your goals based on enrolling a certain number of people, but say, you know what, I want to invite a number of people this week. I want to put in the reps this week. So just like working out, if I'm just simply worried about my results, in a week, I'll get disappointed because I hadn't lost 50 pounds. But I know if I just put in the reps every week, if I run a certain amount of miles every week, I know at the end of the year, I'll get there, okay? And make sure you know your why. Guys, thanks for plugging in, and let's make it happen.